Hello folks, welcome to the Whiskered Woodcarver. I'm Jeff C., a visual marketing and live video specialist, and this is the show where we carve for about 30 minutes and I talk with my friends what my favorite part of the day. In fact, one of them is here right now, and he goes, hey, you should do a joint show with your dad sometime soonish. You know, that'd be interesting. I'm trying to think of how we would do that with the camera setup and everything, Josh, but that would be fun to do. It really would be. Maybe we can do it outside and I can set up a camera or something for Dad and I to carve together. I don't know. Anyway, thanks, Josh, for stopping by. Let's jump right into... Oh, by the way, I'm trying a new thing, and I've talked about this before, but I would love for you guys to connect with me over on text. I'm trying to do this new service where I don't miss people on the socials. So if you text 903-287-9088 and just put like Whiskered Woodcarver or WW or whatever so I know where you're from, that lets me, you'll get an automatic message and kind of a thing, and then it's me. So it comes right to my phone. I can talk with you. I really like it. It's a pretty cool little service. So there's Carrie Ray is in the house. Hey, going, hello, Whiskered. Yeah, so, yes, Joshua says, I'll tape it from enough distance to get both. Oh, you're talking about the camera. Okay, so let's jump right in. Carrie, it's good to see you here, and we will get started on the carving. Let me put on my safety apparatus and we will get going. Oh, the camera's a little blurry there. Let me see what's going on here. Anyway, so as always, Josh will get on me if I don't sharpen the camera. So let me do that. Yeah, it's kind of blurry today. I don't know what's going on. Let's see if I can fix this. Too many things going on here. Let me pan out a little bit, see if that fixes it. Sometimes so Joshua goes, hey, it's good to see you too. Yeah, thanks, Carrie. Joshua goes, he needs to get him a chunk of basswood. Yes, that's probably my favorite wood to carve with. Let you play with it. I got some. I'll bring you some next time I see you, Josh, whenever that will be. But I've got some basswood. I don't know why. What if it's focusing on something over here? It's just kind of strange. Let me see if I can fix this. It's kind of bothering me. Let's see. There's my whole setup. That's a little... there used to be a focus thing here on picture setting. Sorry. Make sure I can get this. Huh. Very strange. Anyway, we'll continue to carve. You can see it good enough. So here's what we're trying to carve. We're getting close with the Santa, the Gnome Santa, and we'll get to carving here. Man. Let me click on this, see if that makes any difference. There we go. That's a little better. Yeah. Clicked on max resolution. That fixed it. So we'll just get to carving here and see what's going on. Yeah, that Joshua says, turn it off 15 seconds and back on again. That's what I usually do. But I'm always scared to do that kind of stuff when I'm streaming video because I don't want it to not start up again. So that looks better, at least on my end. We'll call it good. So here, we need to still kind of do some definition here around the mustache. Today the topic is how do you handle change? You know, I was just kind of been thinking about that for a while because of everything that we have been going through lately. And you know, I always thought I did a really good job of handling change, but I don't know now if I do or not. I'm not enjoying. I'm ready for it to change again, I guess. Anyway. But is that like, I know some people are like really good at change. They love change. They thrive on change. I don't think I do. What about you guys? So right here I'm just giving it a little bit more definition around the old mustache. So Carrie goes, she's good with change. Bring it on. So have you always been that way, Carrie, or is that a thing that you have developed over time? I don't think it's probably my strongest thing. So Carrie goes, but consistency is pretty great too. Yeah, you know, I guess it kind of depends on what mood you're in. Like, I would like really to get out of the house and change, but you know, it's kind of interesting. And Joshua goes, I feel that since my accident, I've lost all ability to handle change or stress at all. Before it was nothing to me. I don't know. Would have to ask my boss what my answer is. Yeah, your boss of your wife. Yeah. One of the things I read recently was really good was there was a great article. I can't remember where it was. I saw it at, but it was talking about how and this guy was either a business leader or like a professional speaker, but he was talking, or a psychologist, and he was talking about how that we should grieve this time that we had before all this happened, but then look forward to what we can do now, and not just keep going back with like, well, it used to be this way, I want it to be that way again, but because it may never happen exactly the way we want it, and we'll always be disappointed. So I thought that was good advice, because I was like thinking, like I saw my son Avery for the first time a couple of weeks ago since like this whole thing started. We hadn't seen him forever, and I was bummed, like I can't hug him. You know, that was, I could have been negative, but then I really worked on going, okay, I get to see him and we get to hang out and have fun and do some stuff together. So I tried to focus on the good, I guess. So Carrie goes, not sure, I feel like I'm surrounded by many that just can't make a decision ever. So it spurred me to make decisions a bit quicker than I might have. Big decision, I will take the needed time to make them, no rushing that, yeah. I get irritated too, Carrie, like with meetings. I'm not a big, if stuff's not happening in a meeting, then we shouldn't have the meeting. Or if we have the meeting more than once and nothing happened, then it's a big waste of time. So I'm with that. Yeah, I'm not a big, you ask my friends or even people at my church, I'm not a meeting person. If we can solve it over email, we don't need to meet about it. So I'm just kind of trying to round some of this up. I'm still not really sure what I'm going to do over on this side. I do need to take a lot of wood off over here. Yeah, focus on the good. Wasn't that from Frozen? I don't remember. There's some really good line in there. My kids. But I'm trying to be better at changing when needed, I guess. Try not to let change stress me out, because there's no really reason to. Let it go, let it go. Yeah. That is true. We need to do all... You know, I didn't see Frozen for like a long. My kids had watched it and all that stuff, but I just hadn't seen it. I finally watched it. It is a really cute, good show. The animation on it is amazing. So. Start taking a little bit of rounding this out a little bit over here. Ooh, flipping it right at the camera. 3D. Wood chips coming at you. Yeah, I like that way that guy's looking. Need to round this up a little bit. That's going to be interesting to do. I finally, the last time we had somebody stop by on Mixer, what were we talking about? The other, I was talking with somebody about how I was in the Society today when I was doing a show in there. They were talking about trying to keep up with everything, and the guy popped in from Mixer, and he was talking about how, you know, it's shutting down. I'm like, what? And then it's true. Mixer is shutting down and moving over to Facebook Gaming, and I was like, whoa. So that's a change. I mean, yeah, sometimes there's change that happens that you didn't even know about. So Carrie goes, it really is animation. I will submit in regards to change. I'm super picky on some little things. So, Carrie, do you think that's because of your design background? Like, you know, I know for designers, for us, I mean, sometimes the creative people have trouble with letting things go. Like, I know when I first started doing like graphic design, because you can tweak it for the rest of your life. It's when do you say it's over and it's done, and it's time to put the brush down or the carving down or the graphic design mouse down. That can be hard. It can be a hard thing to do. I'm just kind of sitting this here thinking about where yeah, probably picky design background. So Carrie asks, do I game? And so I don't do the streaming game and like let people watch me play, but actually the reason I got into computers and then actually where I am now is because in college, that's when video games for computers really started coming out for me, like Doom and Wolfenstein, and you had to get your computers working right to actually play those games. And so that's how I spent a lot of time with computers getting them so I could run games. And so, yeah, I enjoy video games. And I'm really intrigued right now with the Oculus Quest. It's amazing. It's just stinking amazing. So, hey, Madam Rainbow Pants is here. How are you doing, Madame? Good to see you here. I saw you. I get an email when you go live, and I never see it in time to go over and check you over on Twitch. Are you playing a new game, or did you say you were singing on there, Madam Rainbow Pants? That you were taking requests to sing? I saw that. I was like, what? And Carrie goes, yes, doing my own logo is a nightmare. Oh gosh, no kidding. That's one of the hardest things to do. Work on your own design. I did not know that. So Madam Rainbow Pants says, on Mondays I do Twitch Sings or ukulele time. I'm going to have to go check that out. I would love to see you play the ukulele. That's very cool. I did not know you did that. See, that's why I like these lives. Always something new. I just realized that... Oh, I'll figure that out. Gotta actually have this mustache stop a little bit right here. So Madam Rainbow Pants says it's part of her new schedule. So Joshua goes, awesome, I might have to now too. So you might have to sing, Joshua, or play the ukulele. There we go. Both? Okay. Do it at the same time, sure. That would be fun to see. So I'm really trying over on this side now to get some definition around this mitten that he's holding. So I'm going to have some spots to play with, getting the mustache to really look good. It's just really hard to hold this little booger. Hey, there's Wendy. Hey, Wendy, good to see you here. So, Carrie asked, do I ever paint the Santas with a different colored jacket or robe? I don't, because it's Santa. He doesn't really wear, you know, pastels or anything like that. But I do on the penguins. I do mess around with their hats. I like them once in a while. A green, like instead of a red Santa hat, I do a green one. And this is only the second time I've carved this actual pattern, so I'll probably keep it the same kind of color because, one, I have the paints, and two, it just kind of would fit. But yeah, I need to do... I have a book that's got like the entire Noah's Ark and all the animals and all that, and I'm like, that would be fun, but that is some commitment. That, like, there's a lot of animals in that, and then you have to carve the ark. It's really, really cool. But, yeah, commitment. There's these guys who get together, and they actually publish a book every time they do it. It's like the Master Woodcarvers Association, but they do these, like, towns and, like, these group projects together that are just amazing. And I really like those, what they do there. So... I'll have to put that somewhere where you guys can look at it, because it's pretty amazing. So this is another one of my favorite tools. It's this like little palm gouge, and it's just big round. It's a great way to take some wood off quickly, like kind of right here in between the. And I'll smooth all this out, but it's just a way to. Some of these tight spots to get some wood out, which I really like this little tool. So Wendy goes, I'm guessing you already know about me, but I love change. The best things in life happen in big change or leap of faith. Yeah, but it's so hard getting there. I mean, do you think, Wendy, that it's easy for you to just go, boom, change? I agree with all what you said, but it's still really, really hard. At least for me. So Madam Rainbow Pants says, my friend in Vancouver said she's game for me to come visit this summer if I want. I was supposed to go in March, but my flight was canceled and I was given a voucher. Well, that's cool. Yeah. So do you have any idea, Madam Rainbow Pants, when you might do that? And what part are you in? So, like, how long is that to get to Vancouver from where you're at? See how that gouge just took out a bunch of, it's still sometimes a little more smoother than the knife and just lets me get in there a little bit better. In fact, I'm going to use it some more. There we go. So Madam Rainbow Pants is excited if things open up some more to go visit. Very cool. Wendy goes, I see even the scariest things as an opportunity for growth. I think with moving a lot as a kid and having instability, I learned to embrace change. Yeah, that's probably true for you, Wendy. That's really... And that's a superpower, you know. Sometimes I like the status quo, and I really have to psych myself up for change. So Joshua, he goes, I forget everything, so technically everything is a change to me, so he handles it well. And Madam Rainbow Pants, I'm moving out of my apartment in July and have a month of staying with friends. Before I get an apartment, so I'll probably go around then. Okay. Yeah, kind of like the last big hurrah before your new job as a teacher. That will be fun. That would be a lot of fun. So I guess there's also a difference between change, like change that like you've planned, like I want to change jobs or I want to change this about myself. And then there's the change that is unexpected. That you weren't planning on, like all of a sudden you lost your job or this happened or, you know, something that it doesn't have to be negative, but it's something that like came out of the blue. So I think those are the changes, at least for me, that can be hard to try to, you know, navigate and figure out. I don't know why I was thinking about that today. So I'm trying to take some of these saw lines. You can see it like on the mustache and on the hand here, kind of get those out from when I cut it with the bandsaw. Yeah, Carrie goes, yeah, there's a difference. Yeah. And I guess it's just, what did they say? Acknowledge it and then just move forward. It's just hard to... It's a hard little place to hold. I know some people who don't even like to change what they eat. They're like, yep, I'm going to have chicken nuggets. That's the one thing I like to I like to try different things. In fact, that's why we're on one of those... well, it's Home Chef, one of those box meal plan things, and I love it because it's new things, and it's new things for me to cook and try, and different ingredients like I never thought to use before, and yeah, some things I like the variety. Yes, but nuggies are the best. And so Carrie goes, yeah, some things are easier to move on from, some linear, some keep coming back to bite you in the butt. Yeah. Speaking of food, that chocolate chips, yeah, That'll grow your butt. That's one of the things to this lockdown. My whole keto diet, that's pretty much gone. Still doing intermittent fasting and walking and stuff, so it's not like I've gained the COVID-19 or whatever. But yeah, we made a big giant skillet cookie the other day. Oh my gosh. It was amazing. It was so amazing. And I think we ate it in like a day and a half. Hey Carrie, thank you for stopping by. Have a great evening yourself. We always appreciate you chatting for a while. Have a good one. I'll see you around the socials. About 5 minutes left, folks. Got some good pilot chips here today. Carrie goes, she cracks me up. She goes, "Fear not, I gained the COVID pounds enough for us both." I think a lot of people did. That's so much. I'm so grateful that these cameras are from the waist up. All right, Joshua, have a great day as well. Have a great dinner. Thanks for stopping by. You are always a faithful viewer. We got about 4 minutes as I continue to kind of carve on this hand a little bit. I won't sharpen, Josh. I'll remember you at the end as we finish up today. Sharp knife is a safe knife. So, Madam Rimpants is in Winnipeg. I always forget that. In the middle of Canada. I've never been there. I've been to Toronto. That was a cool trip, but I have not been to Winnipeg. So Wendy goes, there are definitely situation changes that are hard to embrace. Loss is one. Yes, I've experienced losses that were so hard to see the lesson in. But I get there eventually. Sometimes it takes a long time, and that's okay. Good words, Wendy. Yes. Wendy is so well. She's such a... She and I used to work together not very long ago. But I'm excited for her new job. She's always fun to hang out with. And an incredible artist. I would love to see a video, Wendy, of you making... It'd be kind of a cool to do like a time lapse of you making your those word or book flowers or telefloras. I think that's what you call them. Anyway, I would love to see a video how you do those. I think those are pretty cool. Out of the camera. So she goes, I've done so many time lapses of it, but I usually am so caught up in making the bouquet that I forget the video. Yeah, I can see that. They're just amazing. Did you, Wendy, I don't know if I've ever asked you, did you come up with that by yourself, or did you see something else and say, oh, well, I want to do that and learn from them, or was that all completely your, I guess, invention? So when he goes, yeah, I taught myself when I was planning my wedding, I didn't want a boring bouquet. I know it was surprising that I would just want to stand out. No, okay, so you pretty much came up with it by yourself. That is very cool. You should copyright it somehow. I don't know how you would, but that was very cool. All right, 26 seconds. Wow, this one flew. Still trying to figure out how I'm going to do this sleeve over here. That's what I keep messing with. Because the blank was a little different this time. So I'm going to have to play with it a little bit. It may turn into something totally different, but... All right, that's our time today, folks. Thank you guys for stopping by. We got quite a bit done. I'm always happy when I see progress in a lot of wood chips. And so we'll go ahead and sharpen the knives because Joshua had to leave, but in his honor. So Wendy goes, I was in the middle of media audit and this was a welcome break. Well, glad you stopped by, Wendy. It's always fun chatting with you and everybody who stopped by today. Kind of a relaxing way for me to end the workday before I head in to the house and start stuff there, start getting ready for supper. But I appreciate you guys as always. Wendy, thank you so much. As always, make sure you guys, if you want to connect with me, make sure you go to this number, 903-287-9088, and just text me, Whiskered Woodcarver or WW or just something. You'll get an automatic message, and then it will be me talking to you. So anyway, thanks so much, everybody. As always, remember the 4 things I always want to leave with you. Number 1, remember we're apart, but we're not alone. Number 2, wash those hands. Number 3, hug those people around you if you can. And 4, pray for our doctors and nurses who are on the front lines as we are still in the midst of this crazy time. So keep them in your prayers. And with that, I will see you on Friday. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. See you next time. Bye now.